Cody Rice. Rice, he's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete.
Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
It used to be
On the right.
Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenig. Heenig with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Bergstrom looks to go. Blake Bergstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Quarter, 3 seconds, Simiano. No. Putback, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP. GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, both the own boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Kosted, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
Good evening from the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Welcome into GameDay Media. My name's Randy Peterson. here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Border Plains Equipment located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. We're privileged to be here at the barn, courtside tonight. Glad to welcome in Brad Streifel, who has agreed to come on and help us out a little bit. Brad, welcome into Game Day Media.
Well, thanks for having me, Randy.
Yeah.
I got to officiate the 7th and 8th grade basketball game and got a little too close to you setting up your mic, and so here I am tonight.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your willingness to help. We got a sick one over there. I know Fredrickson was going to help us, but he doesn't have much of a voice, not feeling very good tonight, so glad to have you on board tonight for this contest here at the barn. We got two teams that are coming off of winning streaks. The Divide County Maroons putting together a 2-game winning streak. Their last game was a win against the Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers by a score of 82-67. And the Ranchers, of course, with an overall record of 9-2 on the season. They've got a 5-straight game win streak going. Their last win was a very hard-fought game against the Crusaders over at Williston Trinity Christian. Final score there was 68-64, and I don't know if you saw that game, Brad, but maybe you can enlighten a little bit about how that game went for the Ranchers.
Well, the Ranchers kind of got off to a good start. Crusaders came out in kind of a 2-1-2, not a lot of pressure, and the Ranchers were able to take advantage of it early, and the Crusaders made some adjustments, came out with some full-court press in the third quarter and turned the tide. I think they maybe even got up by 8 or 9 into the fourth quarter. The Ranchers kind of sustained it, and they were able to pull out with a close victory at the end, but it's probably one of those victories as a coach you like to see. If you can get the win, you played with some pressure, and I think the game before was kind of lopsided, so you need a couple of those close ones just to kind of get ready for tournament time.
We're going to take a quick break here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We're going to catch up with head coach Zach Johnson of the Divide County Maroons after a quick timeout and a word from some of our great sponsors. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
And as we come back here to our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments, Lindsay Grocery, located up in Crosby, North Dakota, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals. Your favorite grocery store up there with Devin and Casey Lindsay on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. And as Zach Johnson has given us a little bit of time here tonight, Zach, thanks for coming over. A little bit different situation for us here tonight, but coming on over, putting 2 win streaks together for the Divide County Maroons, that's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, we're playing good ball at this point in the season. Get some guys healthy and back makes a huge difference for us. Sharing the ball well, come off of 2 wins in a row, like you said, so hopefully ride that momentum into today's game as well.
Yeah, last game you had was against the Bombers out of Lewis and Clark Berthold, scoring with a 15-point win, 82-67. Always nice to have Stockton Nelson back in the lineup for you guys.
Yeah, he makes a huge difference. He kind of is the engine that makes us go. He wasn't the high man on that day, but he was kind of controlling all facets of it.
So you know a lot about the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, always a very competitive team year in and year out. Head coach Jordan Carlson, what's it going to take for your Maroons to stay with these high-powered Ranchers here tonight?
Got to control the boards first and foremost. We know they are a good rebounding team. They're physical, well-coached, fundamentally sound. tough building to play into. So it's going to take everything we got. We got to commit to a game plan and stick with it, and obviously play a good game.
Hey, thanks for the time, Zach. Head coach Zach Johnson of the Divide County Maroons. We'll step aside. We'll come back with head coach Jordan Carlson after this quick word from our sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
And as we bring it back here, continue on with our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Visit us today and rediscover your favorite grocery store up in Crosby, North Dakota. And as we have switched headsets, Jordan Carlson of the 9-2 Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers coming into this matchup tonight in District 5 with a 5-game winning streak. Jordan, seems like the Ranchers are playing some pretty good basketball right now.
Yeah, as a whole defensively, we played real well the last few games. Our seniors are doing a good job of leading by example and setting the tone early, and they've been doing a good job.
Well, one of the things that has impressed me as a broadcaster is the team unity that you guys bring to the floor every night. Seems like you're really clicking, and, you're getting great play out of Nate Evenson and Jagger Bredding and the two Reset boys and Cade Norloff, kind of your starting lineup. But you guys are really gelling as a team, it seems like. You lost a lot last year.
Right.
And filling in those holes has been a good job. Done a good job for you guys.
Yeah, start the season, pretty much a whole new group other than Grayson. And, they're a real unselfish group. The first, 4 or 5 games kind of just trying to mesh, work together. They're all willing to make the extra pass, and at times that hurt us early, but they're doing a real good job right now. Yeah, and then as you take a look at the Divide County Maroons coming in here to the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, they've got a new player that's been added to their roster, Stockton Nelson. Of course, a great football player, got injured up there in the football season, kind of a couple games now into the basketball season, had to sit out for most of the year. He brings a different level to the Maroons too, doesn't he? Yeah, Stockton's a real good player, and it's tough battling injuries, and good to see him back on the floor. Hey, thanks, Jordan. That's Jordan Carlson of the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show after this quick timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com. Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Teagan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at teagansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
And as we come back here to Game Day Media here at the barn, it's time now for our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. And as we take a look at that, find it here, and there he is, Grayson Riestead on the far side over there. Grayson Riestead has started for the Ranchers now, I think, for the last couple of years.
Right. Yep.
Has about a 12.5 point average. He stands 6'2". He's a senior and wears number 3, and he provides a lot of spark for this Rancher team, doesn't he?
Right. Yeah. The one returning starter from last year, just kind of a steady player. Tries to get his teammates involved. He can shoot it pretty well. Defends well. He's a strong kid. It's going to be a nice matchup. It'll be interesting to see if they line him up against Stockton, who's another nice, strong player who has a lot of experience. I think he's maybe been starting for the Maroons since he was a freshman. Just really good, steady player, kind of similar styles. So it'll be fun to see how they match up.
And that brings us right into our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight for the Divide County Maroons. We're going to feature the senior Stockton Nelson. Nelson's with 1 game under his belt according to the last huddle stats. Wears number 14, stands 6'1". He's a senior, and he put up 12 points, double figures, right out of the chute for the Divide County Maroons. But he brings a whole new element to this Divide County team.
Yeah, the football season kind of took a toll on their basketball squad overall, but it's good to see Lee Stockton is getting a chance to get back and get in shape, because you can't just step on the floor week 1 and expect to be able to play all those minutes, especially the physical brand that he plays.
Yeah, there's your Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. Stockton Nelson for the Divide County Maroons. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show after this timeout.
Yep. Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Little cheer squad here.
Yeah, we got a little cheer squad here that we're going to feature here on Game Day Media. Coming out with them cute little uniforms there, but it's time now for our Red Rock Auto starting lineups for our game here tonight. As we take a look at the Country Store starting lineups located right on Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota, Brenda and Jared Van Berkem invite you to their store. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Their slogan over at the Country Store here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. For the Divide County Maroons, they're going to start Braxton Lindsay, a senior. Weston Peterson gets the nod tonight. He's a junior wearing number 11. Another junior, Chase Valverde, wears number 12. Senior Stockton Nelson comes in and gets the starting nod tonight wearing number 14, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Divide County Maroons, number 34, Wyatt Locken, a junior. He's a big physical young man, and we'll see what he can do tonight against these Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. And as we take a look at the Ranchers starting lineup tonight, they start 3 seniors and 2 sophomores. Nate Evenson, Jager Bredding, and Grayson Reested getting the nod tonight. All of them are seniors. Kate Nordloff and Cody Reested, 2 sophomores that start for Jordan Carlson. The Maroons are overall 3-8 on the season right now. Again, coming off of a 2-game winning streak. Trying to keep that streak alive here tonight at the barn. It'll be a tough task as they're up against the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers with a district record of 4-1 on the season. Overall, their record is 9-2, and their last game was a win against the Crusaders out of Williston Trinity Christian by a score of 68-64. That is your starting lineups, brought to you by the Country Store in Powers Lake, North Dakota. As we take a look at the Class B polls that were just recently released today, or yesterday, I guess it was, sponsored by Prairie Home Furnishings. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota. Everything your home deserves can be found at Prairie Home Furnishings. You can find them on Facebook and browse their inventory. Check out Prairie Home Furnishings out of Stanley, North Dakota. Central McLean with all 14 first place votes. Staying at number 1, our Redeemers Christian School Knights out of Minot, North Dakota, stay at number 2. The Ray Jays move up from a tie at number 3 to sole possession of number 3 this year, now with a 12-1 record, taking down the Alexander Comets earlier this week. Hankinson Pirates coming in at number 4. And then we have a 3-way tie for the 5th position. Bishop Ryan Lions, Midway Minto, and Wilton Wing. Others receiving votes: New Rockford Cheyenne Mustangs, North Star, Medina Pingree Buchanan, and the Mavericks from Mulhall Lansford Sherwood. That said, we're going to step aside as we're about ready for our national anthem and our starting lineups, brought to you by our PA announcer, Seth Wistoff. And so we're going to shut our mics off and turn up Mr. Wistoff so he can announce our national anthem. Looks like we're going to have a trio singing our national anthem tonight, and when we do, they'll get the mic, and we'll honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the barn for tonight's District 5 matchup between the Divide County Maroons and your Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Would you all please rise, remove all headgear, pay proper respect to the flag as our national anthem is sung by Dave and Tiffany Finstrom and Bethany Letch.
Oh, say, can you see what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much. And now starting lineups. First for your visitors, the Divide County Maroons. Starting at one guard, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Braxton Lindsay. At another guard, a 5'10" junior, number 11, Weston Peterson. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Chase Valverde. At another forward, a 6'1" senior, number 14, Stockton Nelson. And at center, a 6'4" junior, he wears 34, Wyatt Locken. The Maroons are coached by Zach Johnston and assisted by Trevor Tomsty. And now for your home team, the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Starting at one guard, he stands 6'2" and he's a senior. Number 23, Jagger Breding. And another guard, a 6'2" senior. He wears number 30, Grayson Reeston. And another guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 33, Kate Nordlock. At forward for the Ranchers, a 6-foot sophomore, number 40, Cody Reeston. And the big man in the middle, a 6'5" senior, he wears number 2, Nate Evenson. The Ranchers are coached by Jordan Carlson and assisted by Tim Nordloff and John Engett. Tonight's officials registered with Ice School Activities Association are Richard Steiner, Matt Vernum, and Lee Monty Lund. Let's play some basketball.
Locken. And the first bucket of the night goes to Stockton Nelson.
Yeah, nice strong take by Stockton there. Good job by White keeping the play alive.
Down low, it's Evenson backing down Locken, and now out on top, it is Reested going over to Grayson. Grayson with it, puts up the shot, no good. And there is a one and done for the Ranchers. 2-0 on your NCC scoreboard. The Maroons out quickly here with a 2-0 lead. Here's Weston Peterson putting up a little mid-range jumper and good for 2 more.
Yeah, really nice job. Nice pull up.
4-2, excuse me. There is Bredding. Looks like he got an extra step in there, but it's going to go off the arms of the Ranchers, and so the Ranchers still looking for their opening point on the night as Weston Peterson comes into the front court, picked up there by Bredding, goes right side. Now out on top, it's Nelson. Stockton's got a lot of range. We'll see what he does with it. Goes over to Valverde. Now gives it up to Weston Peterson, picked up there by Reestedt. Lindsay now through his leg, goes to the free throw line, gives it up to Valverde. One dribble, and then goes over to Lindsay. Lindsay with a little floater, that's no good. Ball is cleared by the Ranchers. Pass up front, here's Grayson Reestedt getting a shot and one. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
Yeah, nice job by Grayson, able to pump fake, get his guy up in the air, and draw a contact, get the end one.
So Grayson Reestedt gets the Ranchers on the board, goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for the traditional three-point play, and rattles in and out, no good. NCC scoreboard still, the Maroons 4, the Divide County Maroons 4, and the Ranchers from Powers Lake Burke Central 2. Here's Lindsay with the basketball, dribbles out of trouble, now passes down low, ball mishandled, and it's the first turnover called against the Divide County Maroons. They lost the basketball.
Looked like Cade was maybe able to get his hand in there, poking in. Divide had nice down position in the block, so good save or two from Cade.
Cade Nordloff averaging 3.5 points a game on the season. Picks up his first two tonight, ties the game up on your NCC scoreboard at 4 apiece. Again, Stockton Nelson running the show at the top of the key for the Maroons. Goes right to Lindsay. Now gives it up to Valverde. Driving along the baseline, and that ball is just taken away by the Maroons. I think Lindsay lost the handle on it, and taller Reestedt just went up and grabbed it.
Yeah, he's got a nice quick first step, does Lindsay, but just kind of lost control.
Here is a nice feed by Cade Nordloff. The assist by Nordloff, and the 2-point field goal by Nate Evenson, and the 15.5-point scorer, Nate Evenson, picks up his first 2 points of the game. Bounce pass down low, nice feed over to Locke, and he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
That's turnover number 3 against the Maroons.
Yeah, and that's a hard one to put on Stockton. Nice pass.
Yeah.
Just wasn't ready for it.
6-4 with 4:31 to go here in the opening quarter of this District 5 matchup from the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota. My name's Randy Peterson, alongside of Brad Streifel this evening here at the barn in Powers Lake. Now here's a steal, the first turnover of the night for the Ranchers, as Lindsay stops with a short mid-range jumper and puts it in for 2, rattles it home. We're all tied up at 6 apiece. Here is Oakley Grubb driving along the baseline. Good move by Grubb.
Yeah, they were in a little pick and roll, and they didn't stop it, so he just kept going to the hoop.
8-6 now with the Ranchers and the lead. Nelson run out of real estate, but ball lands in the hands of Locken, and Locken puts it down for 2 points, his first 2 of the night. So,
yeah, nice strong move by Locken.
4 players for both teams have each got into the scoring column as that three-pointer launched by Nordloff comes away empty, and here come the Ranchers, or the Maroons again. Lindsay's got a wide open look, and he's going to make you eat that one.
Yeah. Next time he might be able to give him a pump fake.
Yeah, it's about 6'5" versus about, what is it, 5'9".
Yeah.
So a new player into the game for the Maroons. That's Cooper Nelson into the game for head coach Zach Johnson. He's got his look at the basket, doesn't take the shot. 12 on the shot clock as they find Nelson again at the top of the key, guarded there by Grayson Reestedt. Stockton with a kick out and come up a little short. Turnover number 4. Here come the Ranchers again running as Jagger Bredding puts an easy one in for his first 2 points.
Jagger does a really nice job finishing on that left block.
And all 5 starters for the Ranchers have now scored 2 points for their 10-8 lead over the Maroons. And now we're going to have a foul called against the Ranchers. It'll be a shooting foul called by number 3 is going to be Oakley Grubb picking up his first personal foul, first team foul here with 2:46 remaining in the opening quarter. Lindsay shoots the first one up, and that one is no good. Lindsay averages 7.3 points per game. There's another new player coming in for the Maroons. It's number 24, Erik Domstrike. And the second one by Lindsay is good. So it's 10-9 here. 2:45 remaining in the opening quarter. Ranchers with the basketball wearing their white uniforms tonight. The Maroons wearing their maroon uniforms. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul called from behind against Devin Lindsay. That was pretty obvious from my vantage point.
Yeah, Ranchers bringing their big out, trying to pull Wyatt out of the middle and get the advantage in height with Jagger Bredding there.
Fresh 35 goes on the shot clock with a kick out down low into Evenson, challenging Locke, and he lost the handle on it. And here come the Maroons again. Stop pop by Domstrike, and Domstrike with his first 2 points of the game, and the Maroons take the lead by 1 with 2:14 remaining.
Yeah, Divide County coming out shooting that short jumper at a high percentage tonight so far.
Here's Bredding going to get an easy, he got an easy shot. He just didn't make it, and then they put up the shot. That's number 40, Cody Riestead, picking up his first bucket of the game. Pass up front, that's led too far. Turnover number 5. Here's a attempt at a layup by Oakley Grubb, but he gets fouled on his way to the basket. He'll go to the charity stripe as a foul's whistle against the Divide County Maroons. It's number 4, Braxton Lindsay, picking up his second personal foul. That's the third team foul called against the Maroons. And Oakley Grubb.
Kind of errant pass there by Stockton Nelson leads to a 3-on-1 situation.
Braden Larson, another 6'2" body, sophomore, checking in for Wyatt Locken at the 1:49 mark here in the opening quarter. Second one by Grubb gets the friendly roll here at the barn. He's got 4 points, and it's a 3-point lead for the Ranchers over the Maroons.
Yeah, Ranchers showing a little full court man look just to switch it up.
Domstrike looks like he probably could have got double teamed. Goes to the hoop, can't finish, and comes away empty. And now up front here is Grayson Riestead running the floor, and that's an easy deuce.
Nice look by Oakley Grubb.
5-point lead, 16-11 now for the Ranchers here in the opening quarter. As Valverde looking back door finds Domstrike. The ball is tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Maroons with 1:12 remaining, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Here from the barn, welcome into our broadcast here. You're watching us on Game Day Media. As Nelson goes for the 3-point effort, that's no good. The ball will be off the hands of the Maroons, and it'll go back over to the Ranchers. 1:06 remaining, 16-11. Have more substitutions coming back in here. Weston Peterson replacing Stockton Nelson at the 1:05 mark. As no pressure put on in the backcourt by the Maroons. They go right side to Bredding, now down low to Riestead. Cody off the glass. He'll make a living at that if he gets that wide open.
Yeah, Cody able to get pretty good position.
Here's Domstrike for the Maroons, trailing by 7. It's kind of important that they get a score here, and going to be a jump ball, but Braxton Lindsay clutching the back of his head, and he hit pretty hard. So that gives us a chance to thank some of our live read sponsors, including the Divide County Quarterback Club, established in 1971. Nate Nelson and the team up there at the Quarterback Club in Divide County, supporting the Maroons and everything that they do up there. Also, Faith Baptist Church over in Kenmare, North Dakota. Sunday school at 9:45. Worship service at 11 o'clock a.m. each and every Sunday with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter. That's Faith Baptist Church up in Kenmare. Another new live read sponsor for us this year, this 2025-26 season. North Shore Plaza PTO, proud supporters of the Wildcats and the Longhorns, wishing all the teams a safe and successful season.
And one more before we start play again. The Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting the Pirates and the Williams County Firestorm and the Northwest Stars gymnastics program as well.
Well, Cooper's able to walk it off and get back to the bench. Hopefully take a few minutes and clear the cobwebs.
Yeah, that was Cooper Nelson. And 32 seconds to go, about a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Doesn't matter to Cody Riestead as he takes a shot in and out of the hands of the Maroons, and it'll stay with the Ranchers.
Kind of a lucky bounce there for the Ranchers. Ends up hitting the Maroon pad underneath and caroms off.
Down low. The Ranchers inbound the basketball. Entry pass into Evenson. Got position off the glass for two more. Pretty hard to stop that one.
Evenson really did a nice job in the offseason working on his footwork underneath. The hoop can go both ways, so you got to keep him off the block.
Here's Valverde, excuse me, give up the shot. There's a three-point effort that's going to be no good as the buzzer sounds to end our first quarter of play. Your first quarter score, it is the Ranchers from Powers Lake Brook Central 20 and the Divide County Maroons 11. We'll step aside. We'll come back with second half action after this timeout.
When it comes to finding the ideal Chevy or GMC vehicle in North Dakota, Red Rock Chevrolet GMC is your destination. Going on now, the Chevy Red Tag Sale event offers 0% financing on Equinox, Trailblazer, and Silverado. Chevy 1500 Silverado rebates up to $7,000 or 0% financing for 36 months. GMC Sierra 1500 rebates up to $7,000 and just announced a $3,500 trade-in rebate. Find these and many more deals this month at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC. With service, parts, and sales help all under one roof, you'll never have to look elsewhere for your automotive needs again. Visit us in Williston or online at redrockchevygmc.com.
And as we bring it back here live to the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, before we get started, I want to also mention we have the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting everything Ranchers and Outlaws up here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. A 3-year sponsor here on GameDay Media. We want to thank their sponsorship as well. So our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter is going to go to the Ranchers as they lead 22-11 at the end of the first quarter. Here's Bredding going over to Grubb from the free throw line. That's no good. The Ranchers clear, or the Maroons clear the rebound, excuse me. Weston Peterson goes in with a lot of authority. Just came away empty on that shot. Good looking shot.
Good looking shot. You can really see he elevates well, which is able to clear the defender.
Grubb feeling the hot hand. This time a little bit off. Here come the Maroons again. Maroons, a little fake there by
nice move.
Thumb strike. He just couldn't finish. Now here's Grubb again. Going to give the ball up to Nordloff, and Nordloff will cast from three. That's off the mark, no good, as Locken pulls away the rebound, then steps out of bounds.
Yeah.
Probably happens when you got a size 15 or whatever.
That's right. And I tell you, when he's in the paint, you know it.
Oh boy, he's big.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Remember watching him on the line, playing a little bit of running back up there for the Maroons this year as well.
Oh man.
How'd you like to see that truck coming at you?
Yeah, you had to make a business decision on that one.
The Ranchers have doubled up the Maroons 22-11, and here's Lindsay pulling the trigger from three. That's no good.
Yeah, a couple of quick trigger shots from both teams here to start the second quarter.
Nordloff looking for somebody to throw it to, finds Grubb on the right wing. Now they entry pass down to Bredding. Bredding backs down and puts in two more.
Yeah, Divide's going to have to make an adjustment there. Can't leave Bredding one-on-one down there.
If you're going to let him get that close to the hoop, you're going to pay for it, that's for sure. Here's Peterson, a little run off the glass, no good. Kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Here's Grayson Riestead now into the front court. Nate Nelson is going to be on the deck, and he looks like he's in a little bit of pain right now as he bowled over Stockton Nelson. Nelson's the one that's going to pick up the foul.
That's a tough call for Wyatt. You know, Evenson kind of doing a spin move. I don't know that he had real clear control.
He's still on the floor.
You know, the restricted arc really makes it tricky for officials these days.
Growing family, The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we come back, there is a
15-footer by Cody.
2-point field goal for Cody Riestead. He's got 6 points now here in the contest, and it's a 26-11 lead. The Maroons yet to score here in the second quarter. Peterson drives the baseline, stops with a kick out to Stockton Nelson. They're challenging Nelson to hit that top of the top of the key three, I should say. Down low, they go to Locken, and it's thrown away again, just tapped over. Turnover number 6. Out on top, Nordloff, he'll cast at the top of the 3-point line, and put back by Cody Riestead is no good as well. And then we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. Your NCC scoreboard, it's the Ranchers 26 and the Divide County Maroons 11. We'll be back after this timeout.
Bach Harvesting has been in business for more than 20 years. We are a family-run operation that operates 2 gleaner combines with all the supporting equipment needed to take your crop off efficiently. This year, we will be offering in-field bagging to help with the efficiency and storage if needed. In addition, we are offering trucking in the wintertime to help get your crop to market. We would love to have your business. Look us up on Facebook or call us at 405-612-7990.
As we bring it back here, 5:36 remaining in this first half. Stay tuned, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half, recapping all the team and individual stats for you as we have them in our unofficial Game Day media books. Over to Peterson. Peterson with the drive with the left hand with a kick out to Nelson. He fakes, goes right, now lands on the deck, and ends up losing the basketball as the Ranchers are running again as Jager Bredding switches hand, goes with the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound by Grubb, but then they throw it away. So we are...
Yeah, coming out of timeout, I figured Divide County, they were going to try to be a little more intentional with their offense there and rotate it around.
Domstrike getting harassed there by Oakley Grubb, and here is a pick by the Ranchers. They got 3-on-2. Nice feed down low to Grayson Riestead, and Riestead's got 6 points now here for the Ranchers, and it's 28-11. Kind of going all their way right now for the Powers Lake Ranchers. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay with the dribble along the baseline, a little short mid-range jumper, good. Braxton Lindsay with his 5th point of the night. That's their first bucket of the quarter, coming at about the 4:35 mark of the second quarter here. 28-13 on your NCC scoreboard, down low. Here's a shot by Cody Riestead. That's no good. Kept alive by the Ranchers. And the ball is last touched by the Ranchers. Good call there by our officials.
A nice movement by the Ranchers.
Yeah.
They're able to, get a nice look, and they've had a couple of nice close looks that haven't dropped for them.
Nice to see Nate Evenson come back into the play after taking a beating there earlier in the quarter. Stockton Nelson drives on Nate, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against the Ranchers. Kind of think the guilty party is going to be Cade Nordloff, number 33, his first personal foul. It's the second team foul here. Nelson goes out to Weston Peterson. Nelson drives the baseline, reverse layup, and look at that one.
Nice.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Stockton Nelson.
Nice looking reverse, and he cleared the whole lane with that reverse. I think he took off from one side. And
Jager Bredding goes out to Grubb. Now they find Riestead over to Nordloff. He'll cast from 3. Good for Cade Nordloff. That's from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. And helpful place located on Main Street in Tioga. Nathan Germanson and his team there.
Now, Stockton Nelson definitely deciding it's time to take a few more trips to the bucket and see if they can stop him.
That foul whistled against Cody Riestead, his first personal. Nelson will trigger the inbounds pass. Goes out on top, and here's a steal. Turnover again by the Maroons, and it's going to be the Ranchers' Cade Nordloff running the floor and picking up an easy bucket. Yeah. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. It's a Nesset timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Game Day Media.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Welcome to the 23rd Annual Hoiby Simmental Ranch Production Sale on Saturday, February 21st at 1 o'clock p.m. at our ranch 5 miles southeast of McGregor, North Dakota. Contact Lyndon Hoiby at 701-641-1083.
As we come out of the Nesset timeout, Nesset located in Tioga, North Dakota. Talk to them about their custom business package is now hiring. Visit nessetconsulting.com. The Maroons are down by 18. They need a little action here. There's a floater put up by Lindsay. And he gets fouled. He'll head to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as the foul is whistled against number 40. That is Cody Riestead picking up his second consecutive foul here. That's the fourth team foul called against the Maroons.
Yeah, you can see that quickness on Lindsay, able to get by his guy pretty quick and then knowing better than just to attack it and hitting that 5-foot floater.
6 points now for the senior Braxton Lindsay as he misses the second of two opportunities. 33-16 as Grubb goes left side to Nordloff. Thought about the three. They dump it down low over the head. Turnover by the Ranchers, and here come the Maroons. Lindsay lost the handle on it, looking for somebody, finds Nelson. Now to Peterson. Peterson with a kick out to Cooper Nelson. Cooper along the baseline picks up his dribble. And then there's a kick by the Ranchers. It'll stay with the Maroons with 2:45 remaining here from the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If you're just joining us, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Brad Streifel this evening from Powers Lake, North Dakota. Almost over and back. Shot put up there is no good. Brought back into play. Over to Grubb. Grubb down to Nordloff. Got the hot hand. He continues.
Yeah,
he's having a game.
Coming out of timeout, doing a little 2-1-2. Nordloff making him pay there.
Only averages 3.5 points a game. Got 10 on the night here in the first half. Here's Stockton Nelson, a little spin move off the glass, too hard. Bredding comes into the front court. He finds Evenson. Nice passing down low to Grubb, and Grubb with an easy deuce. These Ranchers know how to pass the ball.
And that's, we've seen that a couple of times now. When people run zones on them, they just move the ball so well underneath.
Here's Stockton Nelson dribbling it out, goes to the left block, kicks it out to Lindsay. Lindsay loses the handle on it, finds Nelson from a deep three. That one's short. Here comes Nate Evenson. He lost a handle on it, goes off of...
And we're not sure who went off, but I think they're going to give Ranchers possession.
Yeah, the Ranchers are going to keep the basketball. So 1:26 remaining. Once again, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half as the ball tipped out of bounds by Braden Larson, the 6'2" sophomore. It'll stay with the Ranchers.
Down low, tipped away there by Locken, and a good defensive effort there by Wyatt. Here's Larson putting up the shot from the paint. That's no good. Valverde got his hands on it, couldn't control it, and here comes Bredding again, and this time he's going to get hacked. He'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as that foul is going to be whistled against Braden Larson, the 6'2" sophomore.
Yeah, Braden, nice looking sophomore. He's got some good length. He had some good moves, just didn't get his shot to fall on the other end and gets caught in transition in a tough spot.
Jagger knocks down the first one. Total of 7 points on the night so far here for the senior from Powers Lake. Second one is away, and he short-armed it. The ball is going to be last touched off the arms of the Divide County Maroons, so it stays with the Ranchers again with 1:07 remaining. Nordloff triggers the inbound, goes to Evenson. Down low, throws it away. It's the 5th turnover of the night for the Ranchers, and now it's going to be picked off there by Grayson Reestead. He goes up, misses the bunny. Good effort there by Valverde.
Yes, Chase hustling that down, making the contested layup. Saved 2 points.
Here's Larson, and then Larson's going to get hit with go to the free throw line because that is the 5th team foul here in the quarter with 42.5 seconds to go. That foul whistle against Nate Evenson, his first. So Braden Larson goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe and calmly puts the first one in. Missed the second one. I didn't see who made that one.
That was Jagger on the left block
Brady.
there. Yep. Kind of beat the press and Divide not getting back.
Here's Valverde, excuse me, with the little runner. That's no good. And 10 on the game clock here. Ranchers in a hurry. Bredding gets a wide open look from three and calmly puts that one down for 3 more. That one from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. That concludes the first half of play. Good one for the Ranchers. They're up 44-17 here at the half. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this timeout with our Bank of Tioga halftime
They're
report.
all listed in the pamphlet in your program.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our Acute Stroke Ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
As we come back here to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, before we do that, we're going to bring in our Skin by Legacy Faces in the Crowd sponsorship tonight. Skin by Legacy with offices in Tioga and Stanley, North Dakota. Visit with Sarah for an appointment at the Tioga office on Tuesdays and Thursdays, in the Stanley office on Wednesdays. That's Skin by Legacy at legacyhealthclinic.org. And you can see some of the Powers Lake Burke Central faithful over there on the far sideline. Another new sponsor here on Game Day Media, Skin by Legacy. As we take a look at our Bank of Tioga halftime report, the Ranchers with 20 points in the first quarter compared to 11 for the Divide County Maroons, held a 9-point lead. Outscored the Maroons 24-6 in the second quarter to take a very commanding 44-17 lead at the half. The Ranchers were 19 out of 32. They were 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. They had 3 3-pointers and only committed 5 first half turnovers here tonight. And for the Maroons, they were 7 out of 20 from the field, shooting 50% from the free throw line, going 3 out of 6. Yet to find the range from three-point line, and they've committed 10 first half turnovers tonight. As we take a look at the individual numbers, 6 players getting into the scorebook for the Ranchers. Jager Bredding with 12 points leads all scorers. 10 points added by Cade Nordloff. 6 points each for Cody Reestead, Grayson Reestead, and Oakley Grubb. And 4 points added by Nate Evenson for a total of 44 first half points. Maroons also got 6 players into the scorebook here tonight. So far in the first half, Braxton Lindsay leads the Maroons with 6 points. 4 points added by Stockton Nelson, then 2 points each for Weston Peterson, Eric Domstrike, and Wyatt Locken. Braden Larson has contributed 1 point here tonight for a total of 17 first half points. And tell you what, I think it's going to be very key for the Maroons to get something going here early in the third quarter.
Right. And, you know, coming out in the first quarter, I thought they ran a nice offensive set, were able to get some good looks. Their threes haven't fallen for them, and they're probably going to need a few of those to go. But they did have some opportunities, and I think coming out in this next half, they can't take the quick shots. They need to make the Ranchers work a little bit on defense. Yeah. And you know, there's too much transition buckets for the Ranchers. They got to take a little better care of the basketball, and it's always easier to play defense after a make, and you can get back there and you're not hustling. So get into some half-court sets, get some close looks, you know, maybe get some threes to fall, and then see where you go from there.
That's been your Bank of Tioga halftime report. We're going to step aside. We'll come back with more action at the start of our third quarter after this timeout. You're listening to Game Day Media.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle, natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Welcome to the 23rd Annual Hoiby Simmental Ranch Production Sale on Saturday, February 21st at 1 o'clock p.m. at our ranch 5 miles southeast of McGregor, North Dakota. Contact Lyndon Hoiby at 701-641-1083.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Ranchers, circle March 4th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Granora will hold their annual bull sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction.
The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Give Angie or Candace a call for all your insurance needs.
As we bring it back live here, start of our third quarter is a good one for the Divide County Maroons as Braxton Lindsay puts in his first shot, and then there's a steal right away. Lindsay goes up high off the backboard, no good. Ball stripped out of the hands. Down low, it's Stockton Nelson, reverse layup, and he gets fouled by the big guy, Nate Evenson. Evenson picking up his second personal foul here, and it'll send Stockton Nelson to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot two, and the first one's up and in.
Yeah. Divide coming out in a full court press there, catches the Ranchers off guard to start the third quarter, creating 2 turnovers and a couple of opportunities.
Second one is away by Stockton. That's no good. And he got his rebound. That shot's no good as well. And here is a easy bucket from the left side by Nate Evenson, excuse me. 46-20 now. There's a shot put up by Weston Peterson. So Peterson finds the range.
Yeah, that mid-range jumper is an important part of his arsenal.
Shot is away, that's no good, and there we're going to have a block by Stockton Nelson against Cody Riestead, but the Ranchers there for another putback, and it'll go back over on the missed shot to the Divide County Maroons. Shot put up by Stockton is no good. It's last touched out of bounds by the Ranchers. Out to Peterson. Peterson pulls for the three-point shot, no good. Here come the Ranchers running again as Cade Nordloff just nonchalantly makes his way to the backboard and puts it up easily. He's having a nice game here tonight.
Divide County was thinking he was going to drop that off, but he just cool customer.
Ball goes through the legs of Valverde, and that'll be another turnover, the 11th of the night for the Divide County Maroons. Evenson. Down low, they find Jager Bredding, and Bredding, like taking candy from a baby, that shot.
Yep.
Wow, they're going to have to play a little bit more defense. They want to get back into this game. They're down by 28 right now. Here's Weston Peterson driving, a little floater, no good.
Another good look, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we know he can hit that shot.
Cody Reestad's left all alone. They go down low to Bredding over his head. That'll be a turnover against the Ranchers. Only the 7th turnover of the night against the Ranchers here with 5:34 remaining. As Braxton Lindsay comes into the front court. Here's Weston Peterson. Kick out to Valverde for 3. Good. Chase Valverde rings the bell.
Yeah, just what the Divide County Maroons needed there.
His first bucket of the night coming here. There's another putback by Bredding. And
Bredding kind of gives a hesitation off the screen and then takes it himself. But nobody rotates over.
That'll be a timeout sponsored by Nesset Consulting down in Tioga, North Dakota. We'll step aside. You're watching Game Day Media.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Come back here. It's 52-25 out of that Nesset timeout, located on Highway 40 North in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit NessetConsulting.com. Over to Valverde. He's got the range from 3. This time hits it again.
Yep.
He's got his first three-pointer just a little bit ago. Got another one. His first 6 points of the game coming here in the third quarter. Look at this passing. But they passed it to the wrong team there. There's a reverse layup by Lindsay.
Yeah, that ball thrown up. Lindsay chasing it down. It was impressive.
Nate Evenson goes with the Euro step, can't convert. Walken runs down the rebound.
A little helter-skelter play here for
a little bit, yeah. Stockton goes right side to Lindsay, now back on top. He's got the hot hand. And what a good play that was. That was a play that doesn't go in the books.
Nope.
But you know.
No, that's going out on the Ranchers until Cody smartly scoops it, tips it off a guy already in out of bounds territory.
That was just a basketball IQ play. 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. Landon Westerness into the game for the Ranchers. Just in, puts up the first shot. That's no good, and then taps it back into play, but Ranchers weren't ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, good job following his shot there.
Yeah. So it'll go over to the Maroons. And we have a traveling call against Divide County.
Yeah, Landon coming in is kind of that utility guy for the Ranchers. Going to give him 5 minutes a night and big enough that he can play a big. Quick for his size, so he can play a 1 or a 2 guard as well.
Here's Oakley Grubb giving it up to Bredding again. Kind of made a living down there for the Ranchers here tonight, but the ball is going to be going to be a foul. It's going to be whistled against the Ranchers. It'll be going against Landon Westerness, his first. And it'll be Maroon basketball. Under 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Stockton Nelson pulls up for 3. Good decision by Stockton. He's got 8 points now in the contest. 4 of them here in the third quarter. And almost another steal in the backcourt, and we're going to say that goes off of the Maroons, but
no, I think
that goes off the Ranchers.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, number 1 Cooper just making a real hustle play to make Oakley have to dive for that ball and created another possession for his team.
Another play that doesn't go into the scorebook. Here's Domstryk putting up the three-point effort, no good. Locken with the rebound. Locken muscles his way down, gets bumped, no call. And here comes the Ranchers, 52-31. Here's Grubb with a pick and roll, and Nate Evenson playing above the net gets 2 more. Playing above the rim, I should say.
Head's about at the net. But he's having to do a little battling down underneath right now.
We have a traveling call against Braden Larson. Got a little frustrated with himself.
Yeah, I'd like to see the divide work it through Wyatt a little bit, just because he's working hard underneath and he's going to attract attention. Work inside out a little bit.
Down low, another one for Evenson with the left hand this time. It's no good. You won't miss too many of those. Here's Cooper Nelson giving it up to Larson. Cooper Nelson goes, didn't finish, and here come the Ranchers again, and it's going to be thrown away. Turnover number 5 as we got a couple of Maroons down on the floor, a little slow to get up. And head coach Zach Johnson sees that, so he wants to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching District 5 basketball here on Game Day Media.
It's been a better quarter for Divide.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
As we come out of the timeout, 1:56 remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 54-31 game. It'll be Maroon basketball. As Cooper Nelson will bring the ball into the front court for Divide. Down low, didn't get enough on it. Turnover. Now the Maroons give it right back to him. Ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Cody Riestead. Again, these coaches for Divide County are Trevor Tomke, the assistant coach. Zach Johnson leads the Maroons. Jordan Carlson, head coach for the Ranchers, assisted by Tim Nordloff. Long three by Larson. It comes away empty. Got a good look. Here's Bredding in a hurry with a dump down to Westerness. Now out on top, it's Grubb getting a wide open look from 3. Nothing wrong with his hand there.
Nope.
Got a three-pointer on the board.
Nice looking shot.
57-31. Lindsay trying to match it, can't do it. It's going to be off the arms of the Maroons, and so the Ranchers. Another opportunity here to add on.
Yep. Divide going to try to do a little pressing here and see if they can speed up the Ranchers.
Westerness gets it into Riestead. Cody. Bounce pass down to Jaeger Bredding, and we're going to have a shooting foul as Bredding didn't finish, but because he got hacked. So it'll be a foul whistle against number 34. That is Wyatt Locken with his first personal. Jaeger Bredding toes the Service Valley Demo Group free throw line and doesn't get the roll here on his home court.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the way Wyatt's been able to play a physical brand of basketball with just picking up his first foul here in the third quarter. It's made it tough. Usually the Ranchers post game is pretty productive, but tonight he's been able to slow him down.
Second one by Bredding, got good ball rotation. Ball hits the bottom of the net, and it's 58-31 with 1:01 to go. As the Ranchers bring in Coy Carlson, a 6-foot freshman. Here's a little floater by Cooper, and Cooper Nelson gets his first bucket of the night. Cooper averages 12.5 points a game according to the stats report. Got 2 here tonight. Here's Coy Carlson, and then Coy runs into Braxton Lindsay, and Lindsay picks up his 3rd personal. Non-shooting foul, only the 2nd foul here against the Maroons here in the quarter, so no jeopardy. Down low, and a little shot that's missed there by the Ranchers. Out to Braxton Lindsay again. About a 1-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock here to end the 3rd quarter. Here's Larson getting bumped, goes up, no good. There's a rebound by Weston Peterson, now out to Lindsay. Lindsay down low, Wyatt fakes up, and there's a foul. Good job by Wyatt Lockett.
Yeah.
Foul is going to be whistled against number 3, Oakley Grubb. That's his 2nd.
Yeah, he really did a nice job establishing that position, and a good job for the wing to see that.
And locking off on the first one from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Visit SourisValleyDental.com. Schedule your next appointment. Voted as a top dental office in Minot. Second one is no good as well. So a chance one more time here. Cade Nordloff with the reverse layup, and wow, pretty nifty. Buzzer sounds to end the 3rd quarter. Been another good quarter for the Ranchers. They put up 16 points, and they matched the Maroons 16 points, but you're going to get back into this game. The Maroons have got to make some stops.
No, you can't match point for point.
We'll step aside. We'll come back with 4th quarter action after a word from some of our great sponsors.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
As we bring it back for the 4th quarter here, 8 minutes on the clock, 27-point lead for the Ranchers, 60-33. And the first possession on our Northwest Therapy Services opening possession is out of bounds.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Ranchers. Stockton Nelson at the top of the key, fakes right, goes left, now runs into the Ranchers and loses the possession. Now it's on the deck. Nelson gets it back. Nelson down low, physical, and Nelson gets the basket. Fighting for the points, keeping it going here. 10 points now for Stockton. 60-35. Now we're going to have a foul called against the Maroons. And I believe it's going to go against number 4. Yeah, Braxton Lindsay. That's his 4th personal foul, first team foul against the Maroons here in the 4th. Almost picked off there by Stockton Nelson. Great effort, but it goes off of his hands and out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Ranchers. Down low, look at that feed, Nate Evenson, and he didn't miss that layup.
Yeah, nice pass by Cody. Yeah. Getting to the hoop, attracting the attention.
62-35 on your NCC scoreboard. Here's Braxton Lindsay putting up a mid-range jumper. That's no good. As Grubb comes into the front court in a hurry, nobody picks him up. He casts from 3, no good. Coy Carlson got his hand on it, and now it's stolen away by the Ranchers' Nordloff. Cody Riestead misses it.
Here's Braxton Lindsay. His luck at 3 is no good. Picked up there by Carlson. Shots up, no good, and it'll be
Oakley going to the line here.
Yeah, Oakley Grubb going to the free throw line. There's a foul whistle against number 1, Cooper Nelson. Now, as a native of Powers Lake, Brad, is Coy Carlson a relative of the coach?
Yes, that's his oldest son.
Oldest son?
Yep.
Oh, boy. First free throw by Oakley Grubb is up and in.
I don't know. I think he might already have him by an inch, too. So
kind of stretched out there a little bit.
Yep.
Wonder what their dinner conversations are like.
Yeah, I think we know what the topic is.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of hard to not talk basketball when you're a basketball coach and basketball family like they are, but good conversations to have.
Yeah.
64-35. Here's Lindsay. Here's Valverde. Valverde struggles, now gets it out to Stockton Nelson. Nelson with a kick out to Cooper. Cooper tries from 3, no good, as Coy Carlson picks up the rebound. Now over to Jagger Bredding from the right elbow, gives it up to Grayson, now back into Bredding. Bredding off the glass for 2 more.
Yeah, nice give and go there. Just good basketball by the Ranchers there.
There's your 31-point lead. And things are going to go pretty fast from here on out. Now we're going to have a foul call against Cooper Nelson.
Yeah, like we talked about off here, Ranchers having a tough game tomorrow night, having to travel to Alexander. So if they can limit their minutes here, that'd be important for them.
Yeah, they're going to have a test tomorrow with the bigs down there at Alexander.
Yeah.
2 champion boys, and that game will be seen right on Game Day Media.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that broadcast as well. David Peterson and Titus Stenberg going to be down there on the call for that one. Side to Coy. Coy with the left hand that comes up short.
Yeah, nice look by Coy. Nice left hand, just didn't quite get her there.
Throw a little teaser out there. I think we're going to add another game to our docket tomorrow night from the Ship in Tioga with girls basketball action. Stockton goes over to Valverde. Backdoor cut to Nelson. Stockton loses the ball. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Maroons, so that's another turnover.
Yeah. One nice thing about the Maroons team is they can go 3-4 deep on their bench, and they don't have a lot of drop off. All those guys have the ability to score and keep fresh legs out there.
4.5 minutes here to go, and Jordan Carlson has made a line change. Out to Westerness. Westerness pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. Now it's Cooper Nelson with the drive off the glass. No good. Gets bumped. And he'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot a pair. Fans are starting to leave the building. Dosh with the free throw. Had a couple of them walk right in front of our camera.
Yeah.
Cooper.
That's their chance to get on.
Yeah, there you go. Get on Game Day Media. Second one, 2 for 2. No announcer's jinx there on that one. 66-37, running clock in play here now. As DeBach comes into the front court, that's Colston DeBach. This is Baca. Corbin going over to Westerness. Westerness with the drive, a little floater, but it's blocked by Wyatt Locken. And I believe we're going to have a foul call against the Ranchers.
Yep.
Going to go against number 12, number 21, excuse me, Carson Dosh.
Western has just given up a little too much for that runner in the lane.
Yeah. Down low to Wyatt Locke, and he fakes. Kind of got short arm there. The ball is going to go off the fingertips of Dosh.
Yeah.
It'll stay with the Maroons. 3:14 remaining. Weston Peterson gets blocked by Coy Carlson. Nice effort defensively there by Carlson. Down low, they tried to go backdoor to Corbin Bakken, but ball's over Bakken's head, and it'll go over to the Maroons as have a couple more players coming in. Is Nels Fagerbaki checking in along with Wyatt Peterson for head coach Zach Johnson. Remaining 2.5 minutes here in the barn. Domstrike with the dribble guarded by Carlson. Pass down low, in and out of the hands. It'll stay with the Maroons. Last touch by the Ranchers. We'll have our DNL Paraffin postgame show following the conclusion of this game. Shot put up there is no good. And here comes Bakken. Missed shot by Carlson. Now a turnover by the Maroons, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to go against number 20, Braden Larson. So more subs coming in. This time it's going to be Tucker Alberts coming in for the Ranchers.
And White Puckett also came in there.
White Puckett, yeah.
I think that officially everybody from the Ranchers bench has been in the game now.
Larson picks up the body foul, his third of the night. Stops the clock with 1:24 to go as Carson Dosh, a 6'1" sophomore, heads to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line and puts that one in from the southpaw side of things.
Always good to get in the books.
Yeah. More subs coming in for the Divide County Maroons. Second one in, perfect from the line is Carson Dosh. Back up to a 31-point lead. There's a shot put up there by the Divide County Maroons, number 40, Aiden Forcher. Comes away empty. So we're under a minute to play here. A couple more possessions, and this game will go in the books with a win for the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers. Their 6th win in a row. We're going to have another foul that's going to be whistled against Divide County.
Well, Wyatt with a chance now to.
Wyatt. The foul, and Dalton Puckett at the free throw line.
Well, I called him Wyatt. That's his older brother. Well,
Dalton is a 5'11" freshman for these Ranchers, and off on the second one as well, but the ball is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Divide County Maroons. Shot clock is off. The Ranchers can hold it if they want. Here is Alberts losing the handle on it. Lands on the hands of DeBach, and here come the Maroons looking for some points, trying to get their name in the book. Shots away from the left elbow is no good. Lands right in the hands of number 22. That is Pax Johnson. Pax Johnson, a freshman. Going to get a chance to put his name in the book with 2 free throws here. First one's up, and the spinner goes in. Kind of an odd spin on the basketball.
Kind of a clockwise rotation on that one.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Went through.
Nope. Well, it's consistent, I think.
It's off. And so it will stay with the Maroons. They got to hurry if they want to get a pass up, pass out. Shot from the corner. Bingo! And that's good by number 32.
Yep.
That is Eric Head.
Yeah.
With the 3-pointer, that counts.
but it's a little bit too late.
Eric's mom can clip that out of the Crosby Journal here next week. And
your final score from Powers Lake at the barn, it's the Ranchers from Powers Lake Burke Central 68, the Divide County Maroons 41. We're going to take a little break here, see if we can catch up with Jordan Carlson and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
They had that.
Tioga makes taking care of your family easy with the convenience of finding your dentist, insurance agent, and bank all on the same street, and the luxury of having them all know you by name. And just minutes away, you'll find excellent schools and comprehensive health care. Everything you need to look, feel, and live your best is right here in Tioga.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
As we come back here to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, we've brought Cade Nordloff out of the locker room tonight, the 6-foot sophomore for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. He was on fire in the first half with 10 first half points on 2 threes and 2 deuces. Added 4 more in the third quarter. Didn't get in the scoring column in the fourth quarter, but had a nice night here tonight. Only averaging 3.5 points. Boy, you're going to improve on that, Cade. Yeah, so 14 points tonight. You know, you've followed in the footsteps of some older brothers. What's it been like trying to match those feet? I can only imagine the driveway basketball games that you guys had as a family. And so, do you have anything you want to ask him, Brad?
Well, is there any advice that your older brothers have given you that you've taken into the game?
Good win tonight, 68-41 over the Divide County Maroons. Another night tomorrow as you travel down to Alexander That's going to be a big test for the Ranchers, and they're coming off of a loss. The Comets are against the Ray Jays, and that game may have some district standing playoff implications. What do you think will be the key for you and your Ranchers tomorrow to take home another win? Hey, thanks for the time. It's Cade Nordloff, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our head coach, Jordan Carlson, after this timeout.
Yeah, you can grab those.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
And as we bring it back here and finish up with our DNL Paraffin post-game show, I've gotten a hold of head coach Jordan Carlson here. And Jordan, you guys put up 44 points in that first half, played some pretty sticky defense. You had to be happy with the first half of play. Yeah, you guys played a lot of good team basketball here tonight. I was really impressed with Cade Nordloff with his effort that he had, especially in that first half of play, getting the Ranchers going. As you guys now improved to 10-2 on the season with a 5-1 overall district record. Big district game tomorrow night down in Alexander. What are you expecting down there against the Comets? Yeah, I think that'll be the key for both teams, because I think they're pretty physical down there. Sometimes they think they play a lot of football down there as well. But yeah, great game for your Ranchers tonight. Best of luck to you from Game Day Media. Thanks, Jordan, for the time. We'll let you get back to your team. That is Jordan Carlson of the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back, tally up the book as we continue on with our DNL Paraffin post-game show after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by,
with 40 years of service to Northwest North Dakota, Jan Costin CPA in Kenmare provides trusted accounting and tax services for individuals, corporations, estates, and partnerships. Call 385-4263 today. Your numbers are in good hands with Costin CPA. The Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701 628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today. Game One powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game One, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Jorgensen Lumber and Minn Kota Windows are proud supporters of Game Day Media and our area athletics. For all of your building needs, both agricultural and residential, contact Jorgensen Lumber in Powers Lake at 701-464-5504.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready-to-go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
As we bring it back here and finish up here from the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, we understand that our mics were silent. Sorry for that, but we did ask Cade Nordloff, who was our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, a little bit about playing some basketball, following in the footsteps of his older brothers that played a lot of basketball here for the Ranchers.
I think his answer was, I didn't win a lot, and I bet you he was probably... He was probably on the sidelines for a lot of it too.
Yeah.
You know, we get to be the coach, but he did have a nice answer on the question about what his brothers gave to him for advice, and that was, don't be concerned about scoring. Share the ball, and if you, share the ball well, good things are going to happen.
Yeah, and he definitely had a great game tonight. Only averaging 3.5 points a game on the season. But he had 14 points tonight, 10 of those coming in the first half to really provide the spark for the Ranchers. And then when we didn't have head coach Jordan Carlson on, he was complimentary of his offense as well as his defense tonight, only allowing 41 points. Looking forward to the game down in Alexander tomorrow.
Yeah, I talked a little bit about he feels good about the Ranchers' ability to match up. He feels like, body for body, we're gonna be able to compete with them tomorrow. That's a big challenge. Those Alexander boys, big, strong kids, and so it's going to take the ability to play physical and stay out of foul trouble.
As we take a look and finish it up here with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, DNL Paraffin located in Tioga, North Dakota, a family-owned hot oil company that's been in operation since 1981. We look at the numbers, 28 out of 56 from the field tonight for the Ranchers, 8 out of 13 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 4 3-pointers tonight for the Ranchers and only 14 turnovers in the contest. For the Maroons, they were 15 out of 49 tonight. They shot 50% from the field, going 7 out of 14. They had 4 threes tonight. According to my unofficial books, they had 18 turnovers in the contest. Leading scorer for the Ranchers tonight was Jagger Bredding with 19 points. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Cade Nordloff, putting in 14 points tonight. 11 points added by Oakley Grubb, 10 for Nate Evenson. 6 points each for Grayson and Cody Reestead. And 2 points added by Carson Dosh for a total of 68 points here tonight in the winning effort over the Maroons. And for the individual numbers for the Maroons, they were led by Stockton Nelson, the only player with double digits, adding in 10 points tonight. 8 points contributed by Braxton Lindsay. 6 points by Chase Valverde. 4 points each for Cooper Nelson and Weston Peterson. 3 points for Eric Head. And 2 points each for Eric Domstrike and Wyatt Locken. And 1 point each for Pax Johnson and Braden Larson for a total of 41 points tonight. As we take a look at our schedule that is going to be taking place tomorrow, big game tomorrow in District 5 down in Alexander. It'll be the Ranchers taking on the Alexander Comets. Titus Stenberg and David Peterson will be on the call there. I think we're going to add a game for senior night over in Tioga. It'll be the Tioga Pirates hosting the Ray Jays tonight at the Ship in Tioga. And so pay attention for that one. I'll be on the call with that one, along with our production and camera team over there. We'll take Saturday off, but one more thing here. If you'd like to consider a donation to Game Day Media to help offset our costs of doing these production, I know we got great sponsors that help make this all possible. And if you're thinking that you would like to pay your admission fee, we'd certainly entertain any donation that you might send our way. If you don't have Venmo, you can send it to our P.O. Box 381 in Tioga, North Dakota, made out to Game Day Media. Your final thoughts, Brad, your first game here on Game Day Media. Thanks for coming on board and helping us out.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's kind of fun seeing the technology behind the camera. I think of the years that we've done it with Huddle, and I take a lot of credit for Noah Fredrickson's rise in this business. Back when he was a youngster in high school, we invited him to do it with us a couple times, and that's where he got his start. So if he ever makes it to the big show, he better bring me with.
Well, he better give some credit to Game Day Media. That's kind of fun. It's fun to hear that. It's on behalf of our sponsors who make this all possible here on Game Day Media. We got great sponsors. Make sure you give them a shout out when you see them. Go and buy some of their services or products or whatever they sell. We appreciate each and one of our sponsors. I want to thank Brad Streifel, our color commentary tonight. I want to thank Aaron Griffin, our cameraman, doing all the sights here tonight. My name's Randy Peterson. Check us out tomorrow on Game Day Media. More basketball in store for you tomorrow evening. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costa, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.